Hey crochet girlies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. These next few days I'm going to be doing a bunch of crochet things on my to-do list. By the way, I'm Olivia. I hope to run a small business one day called Crochet by Liv, and in the meantime this is my journey, like my crochet journey. And this is my to-do list. It looks pretty small, but I have finishing quite a bit of things on here. So one of them is just a chore, so we'll just skip that one. I have to make a balaclava. Well, I don't have to, I want to. I saw this like Neapolitan balaclava and I thought it'd be super cute, but instead of the brown, I'm gonna do gray. And then I need to finish our frog pattern test. I need to do at least 2 rows of my NYC sweater if I'm gonna be on track. By the way, this is the NYC sweater. I'm just on the front panel so far, and I'm going in March at the beginning of March, end of March. I think it's end of March. So I need to hurry up. This is the balaclava stuff I have so far. I also have all the centers for the other colorway, but these are the same. I just need to add the whites to this like that. And then the last thing is finish 2 granny squares for my granny square wrap top. I thought of a design and I suck at drawing it, but this is like the basic design. And basically, I think I'm going to do one more row of a different color. I don't know yet. It's going to be like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's like strings. And so I need to finish these 2 squares and hopefully a third one so I can get the gist of how the front would look. So hopefully I can finish 2 to 3 squares. This is a 2-day to-do list. So yeah, as you can see, I have the first 4 rows of this 10 row this is 10 rows because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? Yeah, this is 10 rows. So I have to do 6 more rows on each of these and then hopefully do another 10 row granny square. So that's a lot for me. I have ADHD. I'm a pretty slow crocheter. I get distracted really easily. So hopefully this video will keep me on track and hopefully I can post it by Monday because I'm hoping today's currently Friday, February 13th. So I'm going to be crocheting a lot on Valentine's Day. So today, tomorrow, and maybe into Sunday if I don't complete it, most of it or like anything. Hopefully I'll complete something. Because I want to get this balaclava technically done today so I can finish, or these squares done today. I want to get one granny square project done today. Or like part of a project, I guess, because this isn't technically the whole project. So yeah, this I'm just going to do whenever I can because it's kind of a lot to like haul around this big bag I have this stuff in. So yeah, I need to get this done because I'm loving the color combo. But I also need to order more yarn, but I don't want to do that yet because I kind of want to do a premiere order as well, and I don't want to do 2 yarn orders. So I'm debating and thinking and processing first. So where is my ivory yarn? Here it is. Oh, and here is the gray I'll be using. It's just Gray Mist and Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. All of the balaclava is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And then most of the wrap top is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Except for this. This is Loops and Thread Soft Classic and Sage. And this is pink and Loops and Thread Soft Classic, ivory or white, whichever one I pull, because yeah, I think it's gonna be white. White and Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn, and then Sage and Soft Classic. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rows. I'm using a 6mm hook for the balaclava to finish up the 5th row. I think there's 6 rows. No, hold on, there are 5 rows because I'm finishing up the 4th row now, right? Yeah, I'm finishing up the 4th row, and there are 5 rows, and the final row for all of them will be gray. So I'm just gonna do that all at the same time. So yeah, let's start crocheting. I've already crocheted this one. So I had just this, and then I crocheted both of these. So I crocheted all of the pink I could, because yeah. And then, oh crap, hold on. crocheted all the pink I could, and then now I'm moving to all the ivory I can. And then we're going to go back to all the pink. So I don't have to like keep switching yarn colors, if that makes any sense. But yeah. Okay, girlies. I don't know what video this is going in, but I'm so excited. Can you tell what I went? I don't think you can. Yeah, no, you can't. I went to Walmart, and I was there for vintage white. Yeah, I was there for some vintage white. I needed more. I was either there for this or the Bernat baby blanket, like cream. I don't know if they call it vintage white, but it's like a creamy baby blanket. Anyways, I just got Bernat blanket. It's still pretty soft. But I was there, and I was just looking through the yarn. They had some gorgeous yarn colors, like this gorgeous green, gorgeous purple. I am not a frequent Bernat blanket user. However, I'm starting to be. But I don't know if I like it for plushies just yet. I haven't made many plushies with it, but I have made some wearables. And I love those wearables. But I saw this skein, and look, it says $5.99. $5.99. I was like, there's no way. And I could tell this was Bernat blanket. Like, this wasn't just the Walmart brand, this was Bernat blanket. And I also said Bernat Baby Twilight, or Blanket Baby whatever Twilight. So this is Twilight. Again, I don't know. But I got this, and there was 2 more skeins of it, but they had labels, but this one didn't, so I got this. And then I found this one without a label. I was like, okay, do I risk it? Bring this up to the cash register during a really busy day. Say, hey, I'm really sorry, but these 2 look the same and they both didn't have labels. What's the price on it? And I showed her this. I showed her this one last. I swear to you, she got her manager over, and her manager was like, do they look similar? She's like, yeah. Do they feel similar? She's like, yeah. But the same price. I don't care. Walmart? Yes, Walmart. Get me that $6 Bernat. This is Pitter Patter. I have not used Pitter Patter, but I've heard so many good people raving about it. Low-key, I had to wind it up in the store. Like, all this is me. It was that bad. There was no skein of Pitter Patter that was not touched. And this, I still can't get undone. But these pastels, they're kind of like bright, summery pastels. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. So I just want to say I got 3 skeins of Bernat blanket for $23. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Pitter Patter, Vintage White, and Twilight. Oh, that kind of like rhymes. Pitter Patter, Vintage White, and Twilight. This is my little haul, my little yarn haul. Okay, I'll leave you guys be. Hey, crochet girlies. A little update on my to-do list. I got all the squares mostly done. So I have 4 squares that only need the gray border. So it's the ones with the ivory centers, ivory like middle parts. So I have 4 of those, and then I currently have 4 with the pink centers, the pink middles that need the pink second to last row, and then all of them will get the gray last row. So this is my scrap of pink I'm going to use for this. Hopefully I will only need this. It's pretty tightly wound, so I think I only need that. But these were actually the same cake, but I had to cut them because they were so tangled in each other. It was so weird. So yeah. But my dad is leaving for the weekend, so it is currently still February 13th. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and my dad always gives me Valentine's. He has for the longest time. It's super sweet. And he went all out this year. Okay, a little backstory to a couple things that are in here. My dream dog is a corgi. My favorite breed of dog is corgis. Let's keep that in mind. So first off, this is Regina. Like Regina George. And her if you don't know, Squishmallows have backstories on their little cards on the inside. But this is Regina. And she's fluffy, but she also has this on ears, which, if you don't know, this is my favorite. It's a bunny. It's a really crusty, so I'm not going to show you all of it. But the ears are my favorite part for the sensoriness, and I love that it's just the regular Squishmallow texture. But it also has some, like, but it's so fluffy. It's so fluffy. Sorry, off topic. But I got Regina. And then the card is a corgi. He does the lettering. He's a graphic designer, so, and like an artist, so he loves like lettering. So yeah, I opened this really quick before he had to leave for a gig. He's also a comedian. I got a corgi notebook. Look, it's tails on the back. It's like a good quality notebook. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like cloth. Like, can you see that? And look at the inside, like print. So cute. I'm obsessed, and I feel like this would be the perfect like journal for crochet because it's so sturdy, and like I can write my patterns in there, and the pages are like big enough where I could fit a small pattern, but it's also like there's 2 pages, and like I could write like a bigger pattern here. I could do like a sketch on this page, sketch, and the pattern on that page, whatever. Then I got some candy. So one of my favorite gummies are peach rings and Krabby Patties. So I got heart-shaped Krabby Patties. I'm so excited. And 2 boxes because these go fast. Especially since there's only, I think, 8. It literally says the whole package is a serving. That's what? There's like 6 in here? Okay, there's only 6 in here. I thought there's usually 8, but maybe since they're shaped, there's only 6. So I have 12 Krabby Patties, heart-shaped Krabby Patties. And I also got a whole thing of, there's about 14 in here, of the York Hearts. I literally love the shaped ones, like the shaped Kit Kats, the shaped Reese's, the shaped Yorks. They're my literal favorite, and I love the York Heart ones, so I'm so excited about these. And that is what he got me. So sweet. He literally, I told him, you don't have to give me anything. I did make him if you give a mouse a cookie, and then made him a batch of cookies, because that's one of his favorite desserts. He has many favorite desserts, but that's one of his favorite desserts, just like a classic chocolate chip cookie. And I also put some mini M&Ms in there, but yeah, it's with this super cute bag. It's a big bag. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on not the gray border, but the pink scrap with the 4th round of these granny squares. So let's get started on that. Okay, so I finished up that scrap of pink, and it was literally only enough to do the border around this square with no extra yarn. Like, this was the tail I had left to do the slip knot and the chain 1 and like the last 3 double crochets, so I really made it tight. But I now have 2 in this pink with the pink ivory pink, and then I also have the 4 ivory pink ivory. So it's literally just like a reverse colorway, but I think they're super cute. And then I'll add the gray borders last. But this is how much I'm hoping. I'm not even hoping to use this much on the last 2 squares, because I'm actually making another project with this pink, and I cannot remember if I had more. It's really bad, because this clearly won't be enough for another project, like a full like granny square project, especially since it's the last. It's 7 and 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's round 7 and 8 of this granny square, so clearly it's gonna cover a lot. So I'm a little nervous that I don't have more pink, but I'm pretty sure I have more. It's just gonna be a little knotted. That's okay. So we have 2 more granny squares left. Okay, crochet girlies, I am almost done with the balaclava. I think the color combo is eating. I'm doing the join as you go method, but altering it. Like, I'm doing the method, but, like, altering it because it's usually for a blanket. I'm not doing a blanket. I'm doing a balaclava. So it's a little bit different. But, hold on, I gotta figure this out where I just cut it. So, basically, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I gotta figure out which side I wanted to end on and which side I wanted to start on. So I have to connect it to these 2, but I also have to connect it to the back one. So I think I'm gonna do, yeah, okay. 1, 2, okay, and then I'm gonna do it like that, okay. And chain 1, because I don't like doing the last one, having to connect it with the last one. I'd rather connect it on the first one if I can. Chain 1, slip stitch 1. So as I'm finishing up this balaclava, it is currently 7:20 at night. And I wanted to give you this update because this balaclava took me all day. Like, this is the only thing I've crocheted all day. And I just want to let you know that. And it is February, so it's not super cold. So I don't really know why I'm making it now. But I saw a picture on Pinterest and I really liked it. Okay, I finished the balaclava. Low-key doesn't look as good on, but it's so cute still, and it keeps me so warm. And I put this ribbon through the granny stitches so you can, like, cinch it in if you want to. Like, I have it cinched in right now, but you don't have to. But I really like it. Like, oh my goodness. And the colors are everything. I love the squares. Well, let me loosen it for you guys so you can see what it looks like loosened. Like, this is what it looks like loosened. It looks, hold on. There's like a mirror right here, so like, it looks, hold on, what is this? What's yarn? I think it looks super cute, but the ribbon does look a little weirder when it's like loosened. But I really like it. That's cute. Okay. I love it. Absolutely love this. Love. That's project 1 checked off, and I did do the chores, so that's 2 things checked off my list. Okay, crochet girlies, it is officially Valentine's Day, so it's the next day. I finished the balaclava. I finished that chore I really need to do, and I finished the cutie little frog. This eye is a little crooked, but like if you look at it at a certain angle, it's not, and this leg is a little too high. But again, I'm not the best at sewing, but I think it turned out super cute. Look at those gorgeous eyes. These are by What's Up Cupcake Crafts. By Christine. They're so gorgeous. Love you, Christine. She is fellow North Carolinian, fellow Raleian. I don't even know if that's a word, but she is such an amazing, I love her channel. But so another thing crossed off the list. So the next 2 things have equal importance because they're both going to be for a trip, but I'm low-key thinking of changing one of the things, and I think it will make it faster. So it's going to be basically the same concept. It's just not a wrap top. It's just going to be a top. So it's going to be 2, 2, 2, 2. Then I want the sleeves, and then it's just going to be all connected. It's not going to be wrapped up. That's my vision with this square. 2, 2, 2. So hopefully these squares are big enough, because I really only want to use like these amount of colors, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, because I barely have any of this pink left. So low-key probably gonna have to get more of this ivory. I don't know if I'm running low on ivory necessarily, or white. I could use white as well. This yellow I should have plenty of. The green I'm getting more of, because I need that for the other project I'm doing too. So I don't know what to do. I really like these colors. They're very pastel. They're very cute. Also, I am wearing pink pants. So, and trust me, I'm going to go all pink out if I go out today. But, yeah, those are my plans, to either work on the granny squares or work on the sweater, the panel sweater. But yeah. Hey, crochet girlies. It's the last day of the video, and I have only done 3 things on the list. There's 5 things. But I technically did finish another square, so now I have 2 in total. But I did do a lot of work on this one, because these two only had the blue and the white. And I just finished up the, I finished up the yellow yesterday. I finished up the yellows on these yesterday. And then the pink and the green, so 4 rows today, and 2 rows on this today. So I'm about to add the green, the last row to that one, and hopefully I will finish 1 more. If not, that's fine too. I'm not too worried about the striped sweater right now, to be honest. Usually I have to be in a flow state for that, and it's not happening today. It's already 1:29 p.m. so in the afternoon, so yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and attach my yarn. Hold on, you guys cannot see what I'm doing. There we go. Gonna go ahead and attach my yarn, watch some YouTube, and just crochet. I'm hoping to finish this square and start the ivories of all the rest of the squares. So this is ivory, and I'm hoping to get like the 2 rows of ivory done for the rest of the squares. That might not happen, and that's okay. But on the to-do list, it literally just says finish 2 granny squares for wrap top. So if I do this, I will technically have finished that to-do list task. But it would be great to start the first color for the rest of them. I still have to calculate how many squares I need. 8 plus, I'm pretty sure it's 8 plus 12. I think I need 20. I don't know for sure. I'll have to actually, because I don't know about the length as well, I'll have to compare it to another one of my tops I have and see how many rows I did for that granny square. I actually kind of want to do that first. So hold on, let me get that top. Okay, so this is a top I made, and I want to see how many rows I did for each granny square. I know I did this with a similar hook size, I think. So hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8 rows for this. So these granny squares are going to be bigger, and I didn't steam the squares. I blocked the squares, so they're already bigger, and I have not steamed these, and I didn't steam these either. I think I just steamed the final project, but and then stacked on top of each other. Now that I have 2, I want to see the length comparison, because this one's pretty cropped on me, this pink one. So I want to make sure. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot longer, so I'm happy about that. This would be like the length. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. Okay, so let's just continue crocheting now that I know 10 rounds is perfect. And yeah. Okay, crochet girlies, I just finished the other 2 squares. So that is 3 in total, and I started off with 1 on Friday. So I just finished the 2 other ones, and I also finished the frog, and I also finished the balaclava. It's downstairs, and I really don't feel like getting it. I'm sorry. We checked everything off the list but 2 rows of the sweater, and I think I'm gonna get that done. But I do need to go ahead and edit this video. I just wanted to come on and say I'm so grateful you watched till the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye, crochet girlies.